Okay, so here is the corner that I want to turn into an art studio. This has to go in the closet somewhere. It's just all my bags, like my reusable ones and then the ones that I had to get because of COVID. Here are just like some art stuff that I got. My laundry is just out and about. I'm gonna do that tonight. And then we have some Christmas lights in this really cute Christmas basket that I got at a garage sale. My Trulies that I literally don't drink because I refuse to drink alone. It's just gonna make me sad. This is my lighting kit, and Andre got me mochi ice cream for our anniversary, so I'm gonna make that. And in here, I'm hoping to put this into the little cart that I'm gonna build or put together tomorrow. It's just a bunch of art supplies. We have some tattoos and stickers. These are like old markers and old paints I had like back in high school. This is when I first was like trying out painting. I'm sure these paints are hard now. Let's look. Oh yeah, it's squishy. I also have a lot of craft stuff in here that I want to transfer over to the cart. So there's a lot of stickers and stamps for my pen pals and cards and some stationery down there. And in here, this is where I currently store most of my art stuff. Here's like my notebook, some colored pencils, palette paper. My paints are in here, and some napkins that I use for my brushes. And also on this desk, this is my gouache paint. My paint brushes are in here. More colored pencils. This is another paint book. Yeah, just some things in there. So I want to eventually transfer that out too. And my desk is just really busy and I don't like it. So every time I need to paint, I usually paint here. Everything's sprawled out. There's not much space to paint, and it's just a messy effort to get everything out, and I just want it in one place. Here I'm also storing a bunch of Sharpies that I got and haven't been able to use yet. And up here are my colored pens. That might stay there, but I might use the mason jar or something. Okay, so I got the table and all of its pieces that I have to put together. This is what it's gonna look like. I got it at Michael's. It was a Black Friday sale. So the cool thing about this table is if you roll out this cart I have, there is a slide out desk where you can put anything you're using to reference, like your painting, iPad, or laptop, because the thing about this table is it actually can be raised so that you have a better angle for when you're painting, and this part stays flat. So this is where I also like to put like my palette and my cup and everything to paint with. But yeah, and then you can also adjust it back for when you want to do crafts or video editing or other cool stuff. And I'm going to show you a close-up of everything. What's cool about this desk is I put the paints that I'm using for whatever painting I'm doing right here for easy access. And then I always have these gold tubes here because they just fit well here. And I put my paintbrushes that I'm using in this. So in these drawers, I have my crafting stuff here that used to be in the drawer by my desk. So these are just my stamps and some stationery, notepad, more stationery. And then over here we have my eraser, and these are just more like greeting cards because I write to my pen pals. Some of them do not respond and they need to. All I want for Christmas is for my pen pals to respond, and if they don't have anything to respond to, then they can mail back the sticker that I gave them because I really liked that sticker and I didn't keep one for myself. So anyway, in this drawer we have just a bunch of sketchbooks. Like, let's just pull out. Yeah, this is kind of an unstable. These are fabric drawers, so they don't really stay well. As you can see, this one already fell out. I think it just needs to, let me just show you this way. Yeah, we just have a sketchbook. Me and Antor got this when we were trying out like oil pastels. Anyway, let me show you how much of a better artist he is than me. I made this the first day. Meanwhile, he made this in like 15 minutes, and it was his first time using how talented. But yeah, I don't really use the sketchbook. It's for crayons and color pencils and stuff. This is for painting. Let me go through a few of these. This is in my recent videos on Eco Studies. So this is where I did all those paintings. Yeah. All that can be found in this book. I think I was experimenting here. And then there are things that are just too ugly, they never got finished. This is a painting me and Antor started together but never finished. And then this is my watercolor booklet. That was my first painting ever. Yeah, these aren't the best, but these were when I first got gouache paints and started painting in quarantine. They're just cute little like doodles and sketches, I wasn't striving for perfection or anything. I was just having fun, being abstract and whatnot. Yeah, oh, this is actually my favorite one. I've been trying to recreate this, but it's kind of hard. These were when I tried watercolor pencils. They don't. Whatever art supplies are in the Target dollar section don't work. And then in here I also have a pencil, a color pencil, a coloring book my friend got me about butts. So yeah. And then actually down here is another storage spot. So I just store things I'm gonna work on or things that I've finished. So this is what it looks like up close. Right here we have my art supply cart that I'll go through in a second, and then up here that's my room stuff, but from here out is where my art studio starts. And on the wall I have a painting that I did from a poster I saw on a mailbox in Echo Park. Now to go through my art cards. I love this cart so much. It's so organized. So on this top layer here, we just have all my paintbrushes, and I used my old Monster boba jar because I will never get boba from there again. It's disgusting. And then this is the Trader Joe's pepper jar. This is my cup I use to put water in, and this is the mason jar I use when I'm painting at the park or something. And then I put all my paints in this little container. This is gouache paint, and then I have 2 white paints because I use that the most. And in here, I put all my stickers in here. I have a lot. Yeah. I wanted to show you the rest of my art cart. Sorry it's at an angle, but this is where I keep my stamps. These are actually from my aunt, like literally years ago. So they've been passed down in the family. I've had this since I was like in 3rd grade, I want to say. And then right here we just have crayons, fabric markers, and colored pencils, and my Secret Santa got me this. It's a wax seal kit. I'm so excited to use this for my pen pals, and it is a rose seal. I'm super excited about that. And I also, let me turn it around. I love how it moves. On this side, I just have Sharpies in all types of colors, and I put it in this mug that my friend got me. It's referring to Taylor Swift lyrics. And then in here are just more stamps that I have that are from my aunt from when she was a kid. So there's like Hello Kitty things, and there are like little animal stamps in there. I don't know if you can see it. It's like that, except different animals. And then I just have like a glue stick and wall tape because I have textured walls and I like to hang things like my Polaroids. And then down below there I just have a bunch of canvases because I'm going to be painting things for Christmas. I finally got a palette, but I'm really afraid to commit to it and use it just because it's so like pretty. I don't want to ruin it, but I think eventually I will switch from this that my friend gave me, which is like really cute and I like it, to an actual like palette, but I'm not confident in using it yet. So yeah, I just store all my canvases down here, and I take this out when I'm gonna paint at the park. I put my brushes in here and I put my paints in this bag. I like to upcycle things, so yeah. So yeah, that is my art cart. It is the best thing I've ever gotten. I got it at Ross for only $22. On Amazon it was like $32, but I literally walked into Ross one day and it was there, so I bought it. And this table I got as a Black Friday sale from Michaels. It was 50% off, so it's originally like $200, but I got it for $99.